Hello guys, welcome to my channel Miss Recap. Today I'm going to explain 2019 animated adventure comedy movie called Klaus. The story is of a rich and lazy boy who is of no use. His father is also fed up with his actions and he decides to send him to a city where no one talks to anyone. That city is famous for war in the world, and his job is to stay there for a year and post more than 6,000 letters. Now, because the people there did not talk to each other, it was very difficult for them to write letters to each other. He finds this impossible, and on his refusal, his father tells him that if you do not do this, I will not give you my wealth. Thinking about this, he has to listen to them. He gets ready to go and his father gives him a broken horse cart to go to the city instead of a magnificent caravan. Now, when he reached the city, he felt that the people there would welcome him very well. That is, they would welcome him very well, but nothing like that happens. In that coldest city, he had not even seen a human being. That the man sitting in his horse carriage tells him to ring the bell in the middle of the city. And when they find out that the bell was ringed by a boy named Jasper, and he has come from another city, so everyone was after him to kill him. Actually, the story of the city is that there are two groups here who do not talk to each other due to enmity between them. Even the children of those two groups do not play with each other, and because there were only one school in that city, it was also closed and become a meat shop because no one wanted to teach their children. Those people were only training their children to fight enemies. Jasper now comes to this school to save himself from people, where he was told all this about this city by the girl who was selling meat here. After telling all this, she asked him that, will you like to buy something? Jasper asked him that, why have you made this school a meat shop? And after hearing this, the girl comes in anger and replies, the worst decision of my life was that I made a school in this city. Now I just want to save money somehow and run away from here. And doing this work, I have wasted my 5 years in this city. He leaves the school and now sees a post office which was in very bad condition. It was broken and it was also snowing inside it. Because of this, Jasper spends the night in winter with great difficulty. And when he leaves for his work in the morning, he sees that no one has written any letter to him. He was very worried to see who he was posting, because in this way his task was never going to be completed. Many days pass and then one day a child makes him a drawing in the form of a letter. But unfortunately, he could not post this child's letter anywhere. After sitting idle for many days, when he gets bored, he goes out to roam in the jungle. And then he sees a house in a jungle, inside which there were a lot of toys. Just now he was seeing all this that he felt a very big shadow on him. Feeling all this, he gets very scared and quickly goes and sits in his horse carriage. He was now going back to his house, thinking that if I stay alive, I will complete my work. In the same hurry, his bag fell in front of the house in the jungle. An old man's eyes fall on it. And when he sees that bag, he gets a child's letter from it, who had made a drawing in the letter. This old man was a woodcutter. After holding the child's letter, he quickly sees Jasper and tells him to take him to that children's house. Jasper, because every man in the city was afraid of every child, so there were no question of denying the work of that old man. He now takes the old man in his horse carriage and takes him to the child's house. That man had asked Jasper to give a gift to the child, for which he had to go to such a house where there was a lot of danger on the way. There were thorns everywhere, and if the owner of the house had seen him, he would have eaten him there. But Jasper had to give a gift of a Klaus to the prisoner child in this house. The Klaus is the same old man whom we are seeing with Jasper. The Klaus picks him up and throws him to the child's house. Just like this, the child gets his gift, which was a walking frog made of wood. The child was very happy to see this, and this scene was also seen by Klaus. And when the child starts looking at Klaus, he was gone from there. In the morning, the news spread among all the children that they would give Klaus a gift when he wrote a letter. All the children brings a lot of letters to Jasper to get to Klaus. The children did not know how to write, but they had made pictures in Klaus' letter. Seeing so many letters of the children, Jasper started finding it easy to complete his work. And he also wanted that if Klaus would keep giving toys to the children, then the children would also keep writing letters. That's why he somehow convinces Klaus to give his toys as a gift to the children. Here, because of the toys, the children of the anime group also start playing with each other. For this, his parents always used to refuse them. The children wanted to write letters to Klaus more and more, but they did not know how to read and write. That's why they could not do it. So Jasper sends all the letters to the teacher, who got tired of these people and turned his school into a butcher shop. At first, the girl gets very angry at Jasper, and then she sees the children and remembers her dream in which she wanted to make many children heroes. That's why she agrees to teach the children and spend all her money on teaching the children. The money she had saved to run away from here. Now Jasper also used to get a lot of letters every day, which he had to post and then distribute the gifts to the children. That's a lot of work. That's when a children comes to bother Jasper one day that he also wrote a letter to Claus. Then why did not he get the gift? At this time, Jasper had a lot of children and Jasper tells that naughty child that Claus only gives gifts to those who do good work. He does not give anything to the evil children. That naughty child asks Jasper that how does Claus know that we are naughty? So Jasper tells the children that Claus sees everything. He knows everything that which child does what. All the children started doing good work by listening to him. They started helping each other. That girl's school was also going well now. Because of Jasper's letter and Klaus's gift, the people of the anime group also started meeting each other. But their leaders don't like this. That's why Jasper and Klaus decide to kill both. When these two were going to distribute gifts in the city at night, then both the leaders attack them together and they both fall very far. But fortunately, both of them survived. The scene is cut from here and now we are shown Klaus's house, where the toys were completely over. Christmas was also coming at this time, so he tells Klaus to make new toys. And then Klaus tells him that he had made all these toys for his children, who were never born. His wife also died in this grief. He says that all my dreams, all my toys are over, and now I don't want to make any more toys. Jasper comes home disappointed. When he comes home, he finds a little girl at his house, who was now asking for toys from Jasper. But because Jasper also used to take toys from Klaus, he did not have any toys now. That's why he tells his whole story to this girl. He says that I am a prince at my house. There were servants for all my work and all my wishes are fulfilled. But because of my dad's stubbornness, today I have remained here as an ordinary postman. The girl now wanted to write a letter to Klaus, but he did not know how to write either. That's why Jasper takes him to the teacher who teaches him to write. And then instead of his letter, he takes him to Klaus. Here, both Jasper and Klaus makes toys for the girl, which makes her very happy. And both of them feel good to see the girl happy. Klaus also found out that many children are happy with the toys he has made, and this is his real victory. That's why Klaus starts this work again, and now Jasper and Klaus make toys together. In this work, the child whom Jasper had told his story, she also brings her family here and everyone makes toys together. Everything was going well, but today suddenly Jasper's dad came there to take him because his work was now complete. He has posted a total of 14,000 letters instead of 6,000. But here we also found out that Jasper's dad was called by the leaders of his anime group. They actually wanted to remove Jasper from here. After Jasper's dad came here, everyone came to know the truth of Jasper, that he just wanted to complete his work here and take back his azure arm. Klaus was also sad because he had done good work with a fake person. Everyone was considering Jasper bad, so everyone had left Jasper. His dad takes him back, but he could not be happy here now. It was true that he had done all this for his benefit first, but then he started doing this work from his heart. He liked to do that work and make children happy. And in all this, everyone thought it was wrong. Everyone was seeing that the leader of the enemy group was showing they did not know the truth of Jasper's heart. Seeing this thought of his son, his dad is also proud of him. And he goes back to the same city. But when he goes back, he sees that the enemy group has become enemies again. Their leaders were removing teacher and Klaus from the city, and they were also destroying the toys made by them, because of which all their people started living together Jasper tries to save those toys, but it was of no use. Those people destroyed the toys, and the leaders of the enemy now felt that they had won. That is, they had made the people of their city enemies again. So on these things, Jasper tells them to look behind them, where the children of the leaders started liking each other, and because they knew that their parents would not agree, so they run away from those people. After leaving all of them, Jasper's friend, that is the teacher, brings a new buggy, which had a lot of toys. She says that all these children has already told me their plan. That's why I hide the toys and put something else in that place. After a while, we were seeing that Jasper and Klaus had started living together. Both the enemy group also meet. That is, their enmity was also over, and the leaders also forgot their enmity and married their children. Jasper also married the teacher here, and now they had 2 children. Klaus and Jasper worked together to make toys for many years, and then one day Klaus disappeared. At the end of the story, Jasper tells that he has seen him giving Christmas gifts. And this is how the story of Santa Claus began. That is, this whole story was actually not of Jasper, but of Santa Claus, who made toys, made the children happy, taught the children, and then made the worst enemies friends. And in the end, Claus is still doing the work of giving gifts of everyone's choice. By telling this story ends. Thanks for watching. If you like it, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel.